Hello, my loves, my lovely collective. Thank you for joining me today for this reading. Today we will be looking at what energy you need to connect with to finalize this stage in your healing journey. What energy you need to connect with, perhaps it's a deity, and this is kind of what we're talking about here. What energy, what healing energy, what divine energy is going to be the most useful for you to really wake you up, for you to recognize that you've closed a chapter, for you to begin a new one? What energy is going to finalize this healing journey for you? So, we're going to be using the tarot to find out. I am only going to pull one card and we are going to dive into it. So to tune in and align with the energy of this reading, go ahead and get comfortable. Take a nice deep breath in through the nose and out through the mouth. And let's go ahead and dive right in. This is, of course, guided by the highest energies of divine light, of earth, of Gaia. Hey! So, Gaia, what energy must we connect with to seal the deal on this healing journey? Show me just one energy, the most important energy for us to connect with, to really close this out and for us to recognize with that Judgment card, recognize our awakening. Show me one card for this divine collective of healers, soothsayers, seers. All right, okay, well, I said one card. And that one card is Temperance. My loves, you are earth angels walking. Temperance. Note that we have Temperance and the Knight of Swords. The Knight of Swords is rushing off somewhere away, not really clear about what it needs to do. He just knows that he needs to do it. He knows he needs to go from A to B. Temperance, on the other hand, is an energy of stillness in the movement, in the flow. So there is still movement, but it is this perfect balance, this perfect harmony between elements. I had an acupuncture treatment today, and my practitioner, my therapist, my doctor, really, she told me, I asked her if there was something I could meditate on as I sat with my chi on the table. And she emphasized that in Chinese medicine, the river is quite an obsession of Chinese philosophy. And she didn't say much more than that, but she mentioned to try to focus on this energy of being in the river, because I'm somebody who likes to watch and observe the river. Here, perhaps a metaphor of my feelings or my flow, my oneness with the presence and with the overwhelming mess of the presence. I tend to not try to go in that river unless I know it's perfectly safe, unless I know it is what I wanted, that it is going to be an experience that I wanted. But here with Temperance, to me, this is, of course, a combination of elements. We see the fire element with the water element, and this archangel whose head, I know for you guys as psychics, as seers, as healers, you have felt this before, one way or another. You have felt this resonance in your crown chakra. You have felt it maybe even in your third eye. And here, I know the Rider-Waite Tarot kind of describes this as a sunset, but I always see this as a sunrise. I don't know quite why, but this has always been a sunrise to me. And I think it's because of the synchronicity here between her head and this rising, right? Because we have to remember too, the head is the first thing to come out of the womb. At least it should be. And that's that concept of crowning. Your crown is the first to pass through this vortex. It is this divine knowing here represented in this card, this synchronicity between the head and the sun, this rising sun, this awakening as we spoke of. But the whole premise with Temperance card is that alchemy is a perfected, I wouldn't say perfected, it is a temperate, if that's a word, art. It has to follow a certain set of laws and principles, and those laws and principles are defined by the nature of those elements. Now, stepping out of the esoteric aspects of this card, I mean, of course, this is, like I said, earth healers, right? We have an angel on earth, an angel who is aware of her divinity on earth, crafting magic, essentially, changing water from wine or wine to water, you know, as they did in the Bible. Or otherwise just conducting electricity here, conducting healing. The Temperance is a card of healing. It is a card where we have to, and this is interesting because I almost expected something different from this reading. I almost expected to see a much more like charged energy. And this is one more of soothing. And it's funny because my appointment today was about really amplifying the yin energy within me, amplifying this cold, damp, wet, soothing energy that holds the masculine. The feminine here, as we have a foot in water and foot on earth, both elements are feminine. There's really nothing that says fire about this besides the sun and the fire element here, and then of course the wings with air. So we have all elements at play here, but we're standing on the feminine. And so the feminine element is what holds everything. It's what holds the what comes to be the shape of anything. So the guidance here, again, aside from all of this esoteric ramble, what you need to seal the deal is some sweet, soft, feminine water energy. You need perhaps to lean into more kindness with yourself. Maybe this is you getting your own acupuncture treatment, doing something that is going to heal the energy of your body, needing an energetic shower, needing to create a ritual that just cleanses and clears away all the dust and grime, everything that you've let go of. This is a purification, a moment of purification. But also with this energy, this is what you need is to slow down. What you need is to find the river's flow and not run through the river yourself, not run up or down, but just find the river's flow. Spirit, if you could clarify, please, for us here, Gaia, Earth. If you could clarify, and she's like, yes. If you could clarify for us why it is that we need to heed this energy. Queen of Swords, why? She's the one asking why. And perhaps there is no why, because here when we get into the Queen of Swords, we're stepping out of the name of the game of temperance. It's just accept it. Pray for it and accept it. Pray for healing and allow the healing to come. Temperance, 1-4. That's interesting. This is the angel that watches over your life as well. It's that aspect of you. You need to speak to yourself kindly and heal those wounds softly, sweetly. What is going to help us? This is interesting. There's a reminder, the King of Pentacles making himself seen. You have everything that you need. You have absolutely everything that you need. I want you to start there. Find this wholeness within yourself and start there. Start with that wholeness, because you do have absolutely everything that you need. The energy will move very quickly here. Now, how does this relate specifically? This could be speaking specifically to your healing, that this is going to be a very fast process of healing, even though we do have the King of Pentacles. This to me feels like something separate. This to me feels like you waiting for the go-ahead, the okay. This feels like, what did I say? What did I prompt? The one thing that we need to seal the deal, and I think I said why, or how does this help? So for this collective, you will probably have noticed that when you slow down, when you become very protective of your energy, when you become very intentional, things move faster for you. You cannot just try to do everything and try to be hustle, and that's not for you. That's not your energy, and that's actually more damaging to you and your nervous system than slow, intentional, take your time, be cautious, be mindful of how your body feels, than that route, than that paradigm. And so this is the acknowledgement, this is the reminder for you that the more that you slow down, the faster you'll move. It's an interesting alchemy. You have to learn how to balance the two. Learn how to balance that self-care, your nervous system self-care, not just how much you want to pamper yourself, but truly what you feel, with that flow, that movement of the river. Is there anything else to know about this final process of healing? Is there anything else you want us to know? Do you want us to see anything else with regards to this healing? So, I mean, of course, this is good. This is very good. If you feel like you've been locked out of heaven, I heard locked out of heaven, you're not. You are not. Not one bit. You shouldn't be trapping yourself. There is the part of your mind that says, I should be doing this, I should be doing this, I should be doing this, that frantically tells you when you're doing something wrong or what you should be doing. That's the part of your mind that is not helping. Because your body knows what you should be doing. Your body already knows what you should be doing, so you need to lean into that. You do not have to tell yourself what to do. You know what to do. Forgive yourself, because you have an entire, I'm hearing spiritual team with this, with Temperance and the 10 of Cups. You have people who want to see the best for you. You have a guide, a spirit team that has held on to the best for you. because you have already done that for yourself. You've already made that decision. You already set into stone that that is what you deserve. And now your mind is having its own separate paradigm matrix chatter that has nothing to do with what the reality of the situation is. So we want you to see that bounty, that goodness, that we want you to have hope. We want you to see that there is something at the end of the rainbow, that there is a rainbow here for you. Rainbows may be a sign for you. Keep an eye out for rainbows. And children, this feeling, this awareness, this knowledge that you are destined for something. If you are seeing your future somehow revolving around family, then this is a confirmation for you. This is all I have for you guys. I love you. Kisses. Mwah, and goodbye. I'll see you in the next one.